Hey everyone, how's it going? Cubby here with just a quick little update video. I've been having a lot of thoughts lately. Oh my gosh, why are you coming right now? Hi. Do you have an update for the people that you want to tell them? Yeah? Is that what your update is? Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you for sharing with everyone. So anyway, I've just been having a lot of thoughts and I wanted to sit down and just talk about them a little bit with you guys. You know, why I started the channel, why I haven't been as consistent with uploading, why I want to keep going, and, you know, just generally what you can expect from the future. I will just say I don't have this video like scripted word for word. I just have a bunch of notes in front of me that I'm looking at. So if it seems a little like chaotic or something, you know, honestly, that's kind of the vibe I'm going for from this point on, so maybe that's kind of perfect. But basically what I want to say is, when I first started this channel, the reason I wanted to start it, obviously, as a huge fan of Infinity Train, I wanted to talk about the show, but also I wanted to watch videos about the show. I love watching cartoon analysis, video analysis, essays about shows that I love. So I wanted to watch some videos about Infinity Train, and I realized that the videos that I wanted to watch were not necessarily being made by the people that I followed. And I realized that rather than sitting around waiting for someone to make these videos, I could instead get up and make the videos myself. Especially with Lake is Trans, I realized that that was a video that not a lot of the people that I followed would have been able to make, since they're not trans themselves. And when I started this channel and I made that video, I always wanted a goal of the channel to be to make videos and to make entertainment. I'm trying to avoid using the C word. My videos and my streams are made for trans people at the front of mind. That's not to say that people aren't allowed to enjoy what I make, but trans people so often are not the primary focus in terms of audience when stuff is being made. So I really wanted to break away from that and make stuff primarily for trans people, you know, by a trans person, talking about issues and talking about things that I enjoy, without having to filter through the cis gaze. Not the cis gaze, the cis gaze with a Z. And that was really something that was important to me when I started the channel. And a big part of why I also want to keep making videos and keep making stuff for this little audience that I've cultivated over the past couple of years. It's just because I feel like we are often forgotten, and I want this channel and this space to be for trans people primarily. And I guess I'll just say too, like, to be completely honest and to be transparent, obviously I made the channel also to get my voice out there. You know, I love talking about these shows, especially Infinity Train and the other videos that I've made, but I always often felt like my voice got like drowned out, and I really wanted to make this channel to be a place where I could express myself and express my voice, because I feel like some of the things that I have to say are worth listening to. And I'm really tired of having my voice constantly drowned out and like not necessarily uplifted. And so I wanted to create a space where I could express myself and express my creativity and express my thoughts and feelings about things, with at least some sort of freedom and knowledge that this is my space and this is my channel and these are my videos and these are my streams. And so like no one has the authority in this space to talk over me. So I wanted to create for my own sake as well. So all this to say, what is coming up in the future, what you guys can expect, what I am planning, what I've got in the works. So I really do want to continue with more streams, more live streams, and more fun stuff like that. I am actually going to be retiring my Twitch channel for now. So, you know, if you're subscribed to my Twitch channel currently, go ahead and unsubscribe from there. Just yank those dollars right back out of Jeff Bezos's pockets, and, you know, you can become a channel member on YouTube. You can support me on Patreon or Ko-fi. I definitely plan to be more active on all of those platforms. And something that I want to think about too, especially as I'm entering this more experimental phase, is to kind of allow myself and give myself the space and opportunity to just try things, even if they don't end up working out. And even if I change my mind later, it's like, oh, that thing I tried, it was cool at the time, but now I really don't like it, or now I really don't want other people to see it. What I might do is make that video private on the channel, but I do want to make those possibly available for supporters on other platforms. So, you know, something to consider. Those of you who want to go the extra mile to support me can at least sort of get something out of it. That's kind of my plan, you know, get rid of Twitch, move all the streams over to this YouTube channel, and make some exclusive stuff for supporters while also, you know, allowing myself the space to experiment and try things. Something I really want to try with the streams as well, in addition to what we have already been doing, you know, I really want to do more discussion streams. As you guys are aware, Owl House is coming back this weekend, and so we are going to be continuing discussion streams for the specials. October 16th at 11 a.m. is the current time planned for the stream. I'm anticipating that since the specials are super long, we're probably going to be discussing the special across multiple weeks, across multiple parts. So that's the plan for discussion streams back right now. And of course, Tom and I have talked about wanting to do discussion streams for other shows like Universe or like She-Ra or Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Those of you who know me obviously know I'm a huge Buffy the Vampire Slayer fan. I would love to do more discussion streams on that show, and I also want to make some videos for that show as well. I have like a lot of outlines just in the works and stuff that I'm planning that I'm really excited for, that I would really love to work on. But also in terms of streams, you know, I want to do some more of those like unique, one-of-a-kind streams that I did over on Twitch or that I used to do in the past, like some of my keyboard building streams, or like talking about houseplants, or, you know, just casual hanging out and answering questions from the audience. But also, like, I really want this channel to be, for a while I was kind of feeling like boxed in. Oh, I am doing video essays on this certain show or certain kinds of shows, and I really want to kind of like have all my work be super polished and super finished. And you know, that was a great goal, especially for someone like me who is not necessarily relying on making videos or YouTube for my income. And I was more okay with not uploading as long as I was like proud of the videos and I was like feeling really good about the finished product, right? And now I'm kind of realizing the flaws in that kind of thinking are that I feel like I can't make anything unless it's a polished, complete, best work that I feel like I can do. And yes, that's a really lofty and admirable goal, but it's just not sustainable. You know, like I can't make a perfectly polished video and upload it like every month or every week or even every other month. Like that's what I actually tried to do this year. I like told myself, okay, I want to do like 6 videos this year, once at least every other month, and have it be like somewhat polished, something I'm proud of, right? And I was able to do a couple. You know, the Wolfwalkers video, the Amphibia video are videos that I thought are like as polished and as good as they can get, at least with what I was working with at the time. But I realized that that's just not sustainable, and if I want to make videos more regularly or do streams more regularly, I have to be kind of okay with them not being perfect. So I really want to try both for streams and videos to do more like go with the flow stuff, more enjoying the journey rather than necessarily bragging about the end destination. And I really want to try some new things as well, just like to emphasize that idea of like we're on a journey together, right? Like, so for example, over the past year or so, I started like picking up some hobbies and skills that I have been like wanting to try out for a good chunk of my life, but just never really had a good opportunity to do so. So I would really love to some streams where we just like sit down and hang out and like practice together, whether it's me just like sitting around practicing guitar, or maybe we do like some art streams where I practice doing art and you guys can like hang around and give me some requests, or like just watch me practice or practice along with me. I did some like productivity type of streams a little while back where I was like sitting down and editing some video on stream with you guys. What are you doing? So I would really love to do more of those kind of productivity style streams where we just sit around and hang out and work on stuff together. I think that could be really fun too. You want to say hi? Say hi, honey. Go. Okay, you can go. Okay, you can go. So there's going to be a variety of different kinds of streams, from anywhere that's gaming to practicing random stuff to discussing shows. I want to just throw spaghetti at the wall and see what sticks, essentially, both in terms of streams and video. But also in the spirit of having less structure as well, in addition to doing like the scheduled streams, like for discussions or big things that are a little bit more structured like that. In addition to those, I also want to do more just like loosey-goosey impromptu streams where like maybe one evening during the week I decide like, hey, I want to practice guitar for a couple hours tonight. Let's just flip on the stream and see willing to hang out. You know, I just want to do more like casual, random, impromptu, fun stuff like that. I'll do my best to, you know, update Discord and Twitter to let you guys know when that stuff is happening. But if you really don't want to miss any streams and you want to make sure that you're there for all of them, the best thing that you can do is subscribe on YouTube and make sure you have your notifications on so that you get notified when I go live or when I upload or any of those things. But I tried making shorts. Is that something you guys want to see too? Like YouTube shorts? I haven't tried that yet, but I don't know. Maybe that's something that people like. I have no idea. But regardless, I am super grateful for all of the support that I've gotten so far, even though I haven't been as active or consistent as I would like to be. All of the support and kind words that you all have provided me so far have been like so touching and so powerful and so meaningful. I really can't express in words my appreciation for your attention. It just really means a lot to me. And the people who are showing up for streams and hanging out in Discord and following me and liking my stuff on Twitter, like, you all seriously just make me feel so loved and appreciated, and it really does mean the world to me that you guys enjoy the stuff I make. I really can't express my gratitude enough. Also, if you need a little bit more convincing to join the streams, I do want to just give a little shout out to one of my frequent viewers and community members who hangs out in the Discord a lot. I did want to just give a shout out to Morgan, who always makes these incredibly hysterical memes, especially after our discussions. So shout out to you, Morgan. Thank you so much for making all of these incredible memes. They crack me the hell up. They seriously just make me so happy that our stupid little discussions are inspirations for these hilarious works of art. I think that this one is probably my favorite. So thank you again, Morgan, for making those. And if you want to understand these memes, and if you want to get in on the hilarity yourself, definitely be sure to join the discussion streams, because we have just so much fun and we draw in a good crowd. There's good people at the stream. So make sure to turn on those notifications if you don't want to miss them. So basically, to wrap this all up and to summarize, I wanted to just give you a general idea of what to expect from the channel going forward. And what that is essentially is, don't expect anything in particular, because I myself am not sure of what I want to do or where I want to go from here. I know for sure I'll be making more cartoon videos. I'll be making more Infinity Train videos in the future. Don't worry about that. For me personally, my interests kind of like come and go in phases. And, you know, I was really intense in love with Infinity Train, obsessed with Infinity Train for a little while. My love for the show is still there, don't get me wrong, but it's just like the fire is not necessarily as hot anymore. You know, in the future, once I rewatch the show again, I have no doubt that it'll come back and more Infinity Train videos will happen in the future. But for now, I really just want to explore other interests and just kind of break out of this box that I feel like I've accidentally forced myself into. So what you guys might see, in addition to random impromptu streams and less structured videos, you'll see videos that are more like maybe like reaction style, where it's a little bit more like off the dome, or something like this where I have like some notes typed out and just want to get some point across, but maybe like my thoughts are a little bit more, you know, like something I realized while I was like making those video essays and typing up the scripts. I really like making scripted videos because it makes me feel like I've got everything planned out, I am saying everything that I want to say, and I'm not going to forget anything that I want to say, right? Because it's all in the script. But something I realized as well is that there is like value in just sort of talking and letting the words flow directly from the brain out of the mouth, because sometimes like I get ideas just in the moment and I am able to express those a lot easier just by talking than trying to fit that into a script somewhere. And also like it takes a lot less time, right, to just sit there and talk to a microphone rather than sit there and write a script and then record all of it, right? So in the spirit of making more stuff and making stuff that's not quite as perfect, you'll see videos that are just less structured, less scripted, maybe just some completely unscripted videos if I just feel like I have a lot of feelings that I want to get out there, or like this one partially scripted, or you know, sit down and talking to the camera videos as opposed to like voiceover videos. I basically just want to do a mishmash of all different kinds of stuff and not necessarily tie myself down to one specific thing. That's really what I wanted to express in this video. Things are not going to be changing too crazy. Like things that you liked are still going to happen, but there's just going to be more, and there's going to be more stuff that I just feel like trying and seeing how it goes. So I'm going to be trying stuff out. I'm going to be seeing what I like to do, what I don't like to do, what works, what doesn't work, what ends up becoming something that you guys really like versus something that like you guys are like, no, this is not for me. All that I ask is, you know, if I do put out something that you don't like or that is not necessarily your favorite thing that I've done, just, you know, you don't have to leave a comment if you don't feel good about the video. I love and appreciate all of this, all the comments that I get, even the ones that are like slightly, you know, obviously there are ones that are very negative that I don't necessarily love. But yeah, you know, just be kind. Just keep that in mind while you're leaving comments. You know, if you don't like something, you can just turn it off and watch something else. You don't necessarily have to let me know how much you didn't like it. But that being said, I will stop this video. It's been going on for way too long anyway. Thank you so much again for all of your support. It really means the world to me. You know, make sure to subscribe, follow me on Twitter, join the Discord server if you want to keep up with more updates. And again, if you want to go the extra mile to support me, there's Patreon and channel membership, all of that good stuff. Yeah, I hope you continue to enjoy the stuff I make. If not, then I hope that you find another creator that you do like. Thank you so much again for watching. I love you and appreciate you. Stay safe and take care.